He took one for the team, and this is what happened.
I have a man cold. I'm dying.
Yes.
All right, we have made it to the final day. We made it through Machu Picchu yesterday. Got a couple hours of sleep last night, and now we're up for the longest day. I say this is our last day in Peru, but we fly out at 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. But we have seen a bed for the last time until we get home to Estados Unidos. So we are on for our marathon day. I've started a stopwatch to see how long we're continuously awake and see how slap happy we get somewhere over the Gulf of Mexico. Stay tuned. This is Matt and Elijah, your back of the bus crew, with all your inappropriate comments for the bus tours. If you'd like to hear more inappropriate comments, please press 1 now.
Slides.
All right, so
It makes sense, look.
Elijah is wearing what we apparently now call in today's youth generation slides.
Look, watch.
On an hour and a half hike.
Slide.
See it sliding in there? Yeah. Hour and a half hike. Probably not the best choice of footwear though. It's tough. You've got it. All right, under the expert guidance of Jaime, we are about to enter and tour an Inca fortress. Should be fun.
There are 3 layers or levels, 1, 2, and 3. So all 3 are circumnavigating this whole hill, and on the top they had 3 towers. The towers are all gone. They were up there on the top. The Spaniards said that those 3 towers they had measured up to 60 feet tall. One was rounded and the other 2 were rectangular. The one that had round shape. It is where they had water running in and out all the time. So you might say how they filled it up with what up there. Underneath all this plaza, there was a siphon system underneath canal that the water came from the mountain and went up inside the ground and filled it up this round tank. Let's call it even tank, and the water was running in and out. The other 2 were the rectangular. The second one was for food, where they had storage all food like grains, dry potatoes, dry meat, and such like that, right? And the third rectangular tower was where they had weapons, helmets, spears, war clubs, wooden shields, slingshots, bolos, right? Sometimes round stones, because they also throw round stones. I mean, they didn't have catapults. If somebody was trying to climb this wall, a guy would throw them rocks on top of him. Yes, like almost like if you think like bowling like that, yes? And then houses were all around the same on the top where they used to live.
More stairs, Dad. Our final day in Peru, we're at an Incan fortress. And looking at the view, it's not hard to see why they wanted to protect this place. Very cool.
Saqsay Waman.
Yeah.
Saqsay Waman.
Saqsay Waman.
It's a cool fortress with an awesome view. All right, wrapping up our tourista experience here in Cusco with a look at one of the old Incan rock quarries. So it's where they actually mined all these rocks to make things like Machu Picchu and the big defense area that we saw a little earlier. Again, gorgeous views, good time. Trash can there, Dad. Definitely thought I was over the altitude sickness thing, but it's starting to weigh on me after a couple days up here. So looking forward to get back to a lower altitude, going from Cusco down to Lima. Our second to last flight out of Peru, and we still have not learned that these flights do not run on time. We're on about a 2-hour delay, and we're loading now.
All right, y'all. We are so close to going home, and it turns out Matt is not feeling good.
Dying. I have a man cold.
He took one for the team, and this is what happened.
I have a man cold. I'm dying.
Yes. So sadly we have no beds. We're not gonna have any beds for a little bit. So he's gonna sleep out here for a little bit. It'll be okay. Have a good night. Buenas noches.
All right, our final flight. We're in Atlanta. We're back in the United States. We can use water fountains again. We can put toilet paper in the toilets. It's fantastic to be home. We got an hour-and-a-half ride from Atlanta to Cincinnati, and we are done. I've been filming the last couple hours because I was on death's door with a man cold, but now much better, and we're almost home.
Yes.
Oh.
Enjoy your day.
Glad you took care of your boarding pass.
This is it.
All right, last flight done. Just landed in Kentucky. Home sweet home. Ooh.